What's going on, guys? My name is Rob and welcome to All Around Gaming. Today I'm going to hit you with a throwback review of one of my favorite PS2 games. When you look back at the PS2 era, there are many games that molded us as a generation. Games such as Ratchet & Clank, Jak and Daxter, GTA Vice City and San Andreas, and the list goes on. There is one title, however, that barely gets any attention nowadays, and that one is SOCOM. Releasing in 2002, SOCOM was in many ways ahead of its time. Taking command of a 4-man SEAL team and actually having to use your head instead of just running and gunning made SOCOM a very engaging third-person shooter. The plot of SOCOM is not something out of the ordinary. You take out the bad guys to save the world, and that's all that has to be said about that. Getting back to what makes this experience so special, you will notice right when you are about to begin a mission, you're given an interface where you can go through every little detail from your mission briefing, starting with who will be on your squad and their skills, as well as the weapon loadout you will be assigned, but can change as you see fit for you and your entire team. This attention to detail forces you to analyze the objectives that need to be achieved for each mission and how you will achieve them. Will you add suppressors to your loadout, or go in loud? Do you need to bring explosives with you to bring down a structure? It's all part of the charm that sets SOCOM apart. Now for the fun part, the gameplay. At first sight, you can perform the usual actions of a third-person shooter. You can crouch or go prone, hide in the shadows while the enemy passes, but then there are small details and moves that add even more to the experience, like being able to lean and aim around corners to not blow your cover, or when you have dispatched an enemy, seeing the option to carry their body away into the dark as to not bring any attention to yourself is quite a nice touch. Then there's the immersive team command menu that gives you more options than just follow or hold your position. You can order your team to fire at will, hold their fire, dispatch explosives, and the list goes on. However, one thing that enhanced this experience even more was that if you had the SOCOM USB headset, you could have the ability to use voice commands, which is pretty ahead of its time if you ask me. The AI in the game makes you feel like you're playing with actual human beings and not NPCs that just follow you around and make you a victim of friendly fire. Your team could actually hold their own in a firefight and not run into your line of fire. Even the enemies have a level of intelligence that enhances the experience. For example, if I were to turn off a generator in one area and camp out, you will see an enemy go to that generator to investigate the loss of power and turn the generator back on. What's funny about this is that you would expect this level of detail in a game such as Metal Gear Solid. As insignificant you may find this detail to be, it actually plays a huge role in how you use the environment to observe and take advantage of the enemy. It's quite entertaining. In many ways, SOCOM can be viewed as one of those games that paved the way for modern day titles, even ones that are not military shooters. I noticed that after playing it for a while, even now, it's hard for me to get into some of the more modern day games without expecting more. Like, why can't we command our team in this type of way for Call of Duty, even if it were just for a few stealth missions? But then again, as I think about it, I guess that's why we have Ghost Recon. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this throwback review of SOCOM. If you want to see more videos like this one, please drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.